Hey guys. Okay, so today I want to kind of just show you something in your workstation that might help you if you are going to try to sell or recruit in other regions. So let's say you are in North America. You are region 1. Europe is region 2, and Australia and New Zealand are region 3. And we'll probably add more regions as time goes. This year we aren't adding any more regions, or other countries into the current regions that we have, but over the years we will be. So those of you who want to, really work your business and grow and build a team, or even if you, don't really care about, recruiting or building a team, but maybe you have, let's say you live in Canada but have friends and family in the US, or maybe you're in the US and have friends and family in Canada or Mexico. You can sell to anyone in Canada or Mexico if you live in the US, and vice versa. So if you're in Mexico, you can sell to Canada and the US. But you cannot sell to other regions. So you can only sell within your own region, but you can recruit in any region. So just there's a little clarification there. Now, you can't just do it. You actually have to go through a process or some steps in order to do it. So I'm going to show you what those steps are. And if you go onto your workstation, click on the Accounts tab, and if you scroll down, you are going to see that there is an international section which shows regions and subscriptions for each of those regions. And you can click on, let's say if you're in region 1, you click on Edit Country Agreements. And basically that just lets you check which countries you want to sign up for, or what areas you want to sign up for in Canada or Mexico if you're in region 1. And if you, let's say we're signed up for every single region because we want to build and expand and grow in every single region. Also, let's say you're not signed up for Canada, let's say, and you sell in the US, but you have a Canadian consultant in your downline who is selling and recruiting. You cannot get paid off of any of their business from Canada unless you are registered also as a Canadian cross-border. So you just need to make sure that you really pay attention to what's happening in your downline and with your own business. So as soon as you go onto your account tab, and it looks like this, I'm going to just shrink it down here, but it's down on your page, and I'm going to flip the screen here. So see right here, international, this is your home regions. These are the different countries in region 2 that we're signed up for, and in region 3 what we're signed up for. All right, so you just click on that Edit Country Agreements, and there's the Canadian one, and you just click right here, I agree to it. Same with in region. Anyway, that's what you do. And then it's going to require that you pay to have your PWS, your website, to actually display the different flags for each of those areas. So for example, I'm going to go and get on my PWS. All right, so I'm going to show you right here what it looks like. And you see these the little flag right there? So it's going to show that I've got all these different countries that I can sign up for. So I have USA. So let's say I want to shop in Canada. I'm a Canadian consultant. I can shop in Canada. And then I can select the language. So now you see the flag is a Canadian flag right here. All right. So let's say I want to change it again, and maybe I want to see what, I'm an Australian and I'm on my site. Do you notice that you can only join in Australia? So it won't let anyone buy from me in Australia, but they can join, which is awesome. So that's how that works, and that's what will happen on your PWS if you do cross borders. Now, the other thing that you need to do is in your workstation, you have a flag. All right. So when you're in your workstation here, you see this little flag up here. It says Select Brand country. I'm going to expand, grow my page here. Okay, it'll say select brand country. And right now we're getting rid of Velada, so right now the only brand that we need to select is Scentsy, of course. This is my Market USA, but let's say I want to change it and I want to see what the events are for Australia, or maybe I want to see in Ireland what their new consultant guide looks like, or look at what their catalog looks like. This is where I go to do that. And if you can only do that if you are enrolled in their countries. Now, see how it has only home and news? You can't look at any other information. You can only look at news and resources. So news, orders, or news and resources. So let's say I'm on the resources. Their information is different than ours. So they have different warmers and scents. They have a lot of different products than we do. All of their products are element or LED warmers, and ours in the US are not. So they have different Mother's Day bundles. They have all kinds of different products. Now they also have some of the same. But this is how I make sure that I know what's going on for you guys and know where everything is and access everything by making sure that I just change my flags. So that's how you do that. And if you want to, let's say, someone asked a really great question the other day. If you are in Canada and you have a customer who's having a party, but they have friends in the US who also want to buy from that party, they can't do it on that link. And because you can't actually sell cross borders to the same address, and because the system is different. So what you have to do is you can only, if your customer is in Canada, you can only have a party for them that have Canadian customers linking to. But if they have friends and family in the US, for example, you can say, hey, why not just see if one of them wants to have a party, and I'll give you something, a little something extra for, if they have a party order, and have one of them have a party and set it up for the US. So you can have parties going on in the US and Canada and Mexico, but people from Mexico can only click on Mexico to place orders, and they have to physically be in Mexico because all orders have to ship to the same country in order to be connected to that party. Anyway, also let's say in Canada, the payment information is different, and so it takes postal codes over, and it has the 6-digit postal code as opposed to the US, which is 5 digits. So it's just a different system. So I know it seems like it might suck a little bit to have that issue, but it's really not that big of a deal. And we have customers all over Canada and all over the US who order from us. So it can work. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any other questions on how all of this works, and sign up for some other countries and see what you can do with your business and expand. And if you need help with coming up with ideas on how to do that, call me, email me, whatever, Facebook message me, and I'll help you and come up with some ideas together that might work for you, your personality, your skill set, and kind of what you want to do. Anyway, thanks for watching.